All right.
All right, let me get the mics. Alrighty, folks, we are back for game two of Inflated MMRs versus the Special K. Had a pretty good game last game, and we're looking forward to seeing what these two teams have to offer.
Whoop whoop. I'm looking forward to more Clash. I liked the fighting from the last game, kept me awake. I'm hoping to see the same thing here. As long as we're not doing farm and item gaming anymore. I don't like that.
Yeah, it seems like this team was pretty eager to fight, or these two teams were eager to fight, and lots of skirmishes going back and forth. So they ban out the LD. And the first ban was Abaddon, same as last time,
Mhm.
and the first ban LD not wanting to deal with that. He had a lot of good Savage Roars to kind of disrupt either ganks or team fights.
Yep. And it looks like Inflated MMR is sticking with their same bans. God bless for no Bristleback in this game. It's probably just really annoying to deal with, and maybe more reactive banning coming out from Special K, trying to get rid of heroes that they had in the last game.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay.
Yep.
Yep. There's the silencer ban as well.
Yeah, so definitely more reactive to their last game. We do have another player that's was switched back in, I think Yarden, so let's see if maybe it'll be a different synergy, different heroes coming out, depending on hero pools. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. See what this first pick is. Whether it's they picked Lich first last time, so we'll see if they go for another Lich or
Yep.
if they decide to switch it up a bit.
I'm hoping they stick with this Lich Shadow Shaman. I feel like they did a lot in the last game, especially with that Chain Frost and the lockdown coming out from his I keep forgetting the name of that. The ropes thing.
On who?
On the Shadow Shaman.
Shackles.
The shackles, that's the word. Oh, a spirit breaker. Maybe if they're looking to do early ganking.
Yeah, I think Radiant either. I don't think Dire will pick a Life Stealer second pick, although they could. So Radiant needs to talk over whether or not they want to pick up a Life Stealer. Maybe with
Yeah.
their second pick. I would. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter if they go first or second because they have first and second pick. But they need if Dire doesn't take. If neither of these teams take Life Stealer in the next pick, they need to then ban it in the next round.
Absolutely, yeah. Spirit breaker is literally the best vehicle out for the life stealer, just running and charging at you and then exploding out of him. So I'm hoping to see probably a ban coming out, if anything, or maybe deny pick, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You have the Venge. She's a really good support if they plan to play her that way, but seeing that they picked her first, it's possible. Again, with the swap, kind of taking people out of position.
Yeah. Never know. And being such a versatile hero, you don't know if they're going to audible later and change her to a core. I hope not. I think she's a much better support, but we'll just have to see.
Oh, absolutely.
Alina.
Oh, and they pick up their mid early. Yeah, I could see why Special K would want to prioritize their mid this time around.
Yeah. So here's a moment of truth where they take a life stealer, maybe try to use it more effectively than Special K did last time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, possibly. I think I don't know if they opened up with the Spirit Breaker. They have something else planned, but I'm hoping to see a Life Stealer as well here. I like the Lina
You
as a
know?
mid lane. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I like the ooh. But real quick, I like the Lina as a mid laner. She has such far range and she has really quick burst damage. So again, taking someone out of position and bursting them down.
Yeah, I like this Night Stalker pick too, especially
Oh
with the
yeah.
recent change to his Hunter in the Night. Annoying that it took until now to have like a way for him to fly. Like he has these two giant wings. Like why can he not fly
I feel like in
until like
general,
now?
they should be able to
Yeah,
do that. Or like floating heroes going above ground or something, or like dragons at least.
yeah. I don't know the likelihood of this, but I think Dire needs to at least ban Drow because look at their lineup. They have Venge and they have Lena.
Oh
If
yeah.
they do Drow, like they could, this could be a Drow lineup. They could be setting this up. If they go for another ranged hero, well, if Dire doesn't pick it now, they have it wide open to pick a Drow lineup.
Yeah, I think you caught that really early. I think it was really good to see that. I don't know if the Dire realizes that, but could be a very good, very good draw lineup, like you said. Yeah, this.
So like Luna, not Luna. You don't want Luna with a Drow. Well, I mean, it would be nice, but I mean, you want to send your Drow safe lane.
Right.
So the only problem with Drow is with these two heroes, with Spearbreaker and Night Stalker, she can easily get rotated
Ganked.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like because yeah, she can build a Shadow Blade, but if Spearbreaker rushes her before she Shadow Blades, it doesn't help. You can still see her.
Oh yeah, and a Night Stalker in
So
the night trying to pick her off. I mean, Dro is just a super squishy hero despite her damage.
yeah, but we'll have to see. It could go.
Yeah, if they don't ban it here, I don't know. I might see. We might end up seeing that Dro pick up on Special K. Oh yeah, they went for the clockwork.
Yeah, and well, the more I look at it, like Lena can be kind of squishy, especially since they just picked a Crystal Maiden. I don't know if they want to pick a Drow because Vinge is pretty squishy. So is Lena. Crystal Maiden definitely is squishy.
She's basically made out of paper.
Yeah. So and Night Stalker will just chew through her. Spearbreaker will just perma stun her, and like his Nether Strike takes off like half or more of her health immediately anyway. So Jakiro, some nice push, some D push as well with a Macropyre or something.
Yeah, I think these three heroes actually have synergized really well together. Again, just like good team fight, having AoE for the Night Stalker and Spirit Breaker to kind of just get around and clean up. So both of these picks that we were talking about, though, the Life Stealer and the Dro, it doesn't. I don't know if we're gonna end up seeing those at the end of the day.
Yeah. Now that they picked the CM, I'm a little less convinced of a Drow lineup. Like, yes, these are all like heroes that will benefit. It's just they would need a really tanky frontliner to protect them all because Night Stalker and Spear Breaker won't give like two
Any
craps
mercy.
about like just running in and just tearing apart these heroes. So maybe not. Maybe they will go for like a Luna or something.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. It's female gaming.
I was noticing that too. I was like, are they going to draft an entirely like female lineup?
Absolutely. They'll pick up the Luna, and then they'll need another. Let's see who else can they pick up. That's
The only thing is like there's no tanky. Well, they could Legion off lane.
There you go, a Legion and a Luna, or maybe a quote. Maybe cross our fingers. Hopefully not a Naga.
Oh gosh, no, they broke it with the Dark Seer.
Oh man. Well, he's like an elderly man. He's a chaperone.
Yeah, so they definitely need someone tanky. So they could go. Yeah, like a Luna.
Maybe
they could go Juggernaut.
An axe.
Something that will work well with this vacuum wall combo of Dark
maybe
Seer.
a Terrorblade that was
an anti-mage.
Oh. There he is. There he is.
He is going to probably shred through at least the CM and like the Vinge.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think for Special K, I know that it was addressed in the last game. They banned out a Terrorblade. Maybe that's where they're trying to head this time.
Yeah, possibly. He would benefit from the CM aura. Darkseer definitely will benefit from the CM aura. Because with the recent mana changes on his abilities, he does suffer from mana issues in the early game.
Right.
And he's going to have to be careful as well, like laning up against this anti-mage, like because as I just said, he suffers from mana issues, and if he gets his mana burn from anti-mage, that's not going to help at all.
Oh yeah, and Andy Mage is Andy. Yeah, let's just call him Andy. He's really hard to lean against in general. I mean, he's just so slippery to gank, and he's just going to be really frustrating to be up against. And they banned out the team.
Yeah. They need someone tanky to soak the first wave of these spells.
Oh yeah.
Because right now I'm leaning towards Dire.
Yeah, I really like the Dire lineup right now. I mean, the Spirit Breaker for mobility, even the Night Stalker at night, Jakiro AoE. I mean, for the most part, there isn't much AoE except for coming out from the Dark Seer, but all of them are so squishy.
Now you're back.
Oh, was I cut off the entire time?
Well, you were kind of going robotic a little bit here and there, and then yeah, it sounded like you cut off there for a second, but you're back. So
all right. Well, I'm a robot in Secret C, so now you know. No, I was just saying that they don't have much AoE coming out from Special K except for the Dark Seer, and they're all super squishy heroes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, all of these Spear Breakers can be pretty tanky. Night Stalkers, well, Jakiro is pretty tanky for a support, so they can take a lot of abuse.
Yeah.
Uh, but
Oh yeah, they did ban the PA. That's who we missed.
oh yeah, another female. But she's fairly squishy herself and pretty susceptible to magic damage.
Maybe a Dusa.
Yeah, Dusa would be a good
Although they
front
already
line
have
for him.
their Lena mid.
Well, yeah, but you can run Dusa in the safe lane.
Okay, run her as a safe lane carry.
But yeah, it's you do see her quite often in the mid lane.
What do you think Inflated MMR is looking to pick up here? Maybe a hard support or something?
I'm an idiot.
What happened?
I left on my wait screen that entire time. So they got to hear our voices, but they didn't get to see what was going on.
It's like a podcast. All they needed was to know who they were picking.
Yeah.
It's
But
just
at
like
least thank
drafting.
you, Toaster. Toaster, shout out to thy Toaster for telling me that, at least, so I didn't ruin all the
Before the game
gameplay
actually
footage.
started. Oh, and
And
there's the
now,
puck.
Puck to round out this Dire team. Yeah, I'm
Really
favoring
good.
the Dire draft right now.
They're all like super mobile, super easy to get around. I mean, the puck is so slippery. Andy, the same thing. Yeah, it's hard. It's gonna be hard to contest this Inflated MMR.
Ooh,
And
and
of
there's their
course,
tanky boy.
yeah, we should have seen that one coming. The Sven.
Yeah, he definitely benefits from the CM aura. Yeah.
Yeah, the question is him being able to get early farm. He needs a really good lane, a really good early farm in order for him to kind of snowball. So if Inflated MMR play their cards right, they would have to be dealing with this Sven in the very beginning, kind of delaying him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, could have also seen a. Yeah, I don't know about the Lena in the early game, or early pick phase. I think if they would have drafted their mid laner a bit later, it would have left some better options for them. Because you could have gone with like a Bloodseeker and Storm Spirit to deal with this with the anti mage,
or even an Ember.
Yeah.
Well,
So
again with the team tower showdown. Is that going to be his name in the game? The double bear, two bear?
I don't know, maybe, but at least we know him as Two Bear. So see, where is he at?
All right.
Yep, it's still Two Bear. So
okay.
Alrighty, so on this Radiant team, we have K Steve now on the Sven in the safe lane. We have Slovakian on the CM, Gasper on the Lena, Blank. I almost called him Blonde. Blank on the Venge, and Patroclus on the Darkseer.
Nice. And now we have the Damali on the Anti-Mage, Two Bear on the Jakiro. We have Yarden24 taking the place of the mid and Puck, and Madu on the Night Stalker, and Towley on the Spirit Breaker.
So kind of deep early ward here in this bot lane.
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't. Oh, it is getting pinged out. But
I think that was me.
Oh.
I tried to draw on the.
Nope.
There we go. Control. I tried it earlier and it didn't. Yeah, they can't see that. So that'd be awful if we just like pinged out the ward for them.
Oh my gosh. Disqualified, fired, done. Now that we have, do we really? Oh snap. We can draw. Alright, spamming out the chat wheel sounds.
Yeah, quite a bit of chat spam in this one. But yeah, so pretty typical lanes. Oh, I need it. There we go. And some pretty typical lanes. I think this off lane or this mid lane will really depend on the
Early
uh,
rotations.
the early rotations from the Night Stalker.
Absolutely. Yeah, both the
That
Night Stalker, even the Spirit Breaker, and I think this lane's going to be really tough to go against. It's going to be the Sven against the Venge. So, I mean, really good combination, these two. You just have to really babysit that Sven. Oh, yeah, they're
And
tri-laning.
Patroclus already getting really harassed by Damali and Two Bear up here.
Oh, yeah.
He already has to retreat and has his mana completely gone.
Jeez, it's going to be so tough for him. I think really it's going to depend on this Sven. I mean, he has both
Oh,
supports. Ooh.
Tally almost goes down, has to charge out to save his life.
Yeah, both these supports are really going to have to take care of the big old Sven. He's like a big old baby that needs help.
Yarden taking a lot of harass from this Dragon Slave from Lena. Caught some fire in the face.
Yeah, the one thing about Lena, she has a lot, her Dragon Slave is super spammable, so it's going to be quite annoying for this puck. The orb.
Yep. And some of the rating here is already feeling some mana issues, but once this CM gets level 2, they should start to face some relief from that. Night Stalker rotating over here to challenge Slovakian's farm a bit.
Yep, and Darkseer actually having to retreat back. He tried to farm up in the jungle a little bit, but was falling a little too low. He has no mana, no health.
Slovakian's still not level 2 yet. She's about a third of the way there, it seems.
Oh man. Yeah, but in the meantime, this anti-mage is basically getting a free lane up here. No one really to harass him or bother him. I think they might want to maybe rotate in or find something to contest this anti-mage before he just farms out of control.
I mean, the Ion Shell is on, but the level 1 Ion Shell doesn't do too much damage. I'll see him getting rotated on by both Tally and Madhu. All the bash coming out from Tally. He's trying to get one more. She's super low. She frostbites him, but he's waiting for a charge. He has one up and ready. Out comes the charge on Slovakian. Gets hit, and first blood by Tally on Slovakian.
Nice.
Now Blank getting chased by Madhu. Trying to just keep her away from lane.
All right. I'm working off of 165 ping, and we're back.
Yeah, I have 122 right now, but seems to be all right. So, despite CM going down, a lot of space made for Kellogg, although the lane has pushed underneath the Dire Tower, so that's some free farm for these two offlaners.
Yeah, I think losing the CM early game, I wouldn't say is super detrimental. I mean, she is going to be the hard support. So as long as Steve is able to get his farm, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, man, CM just now, almost 4 minutes in, hits level 2. So great job by these two offlaners to really pressure the CM and keep her held back from helping out her team.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But I mean, once she gets her aura, really, that's all she really needs to focus on. I think, CM support, that's kind of what's going to happen. I mean, she does have already a smoke in her inventory.
Shakira sitting mid
Soul Ring.
lane, maybe for a gank here soon.
Yeah, Lena's got to be careful here. I mean, I don't think she realizes it. Or there is a ward there, actually, so she should see them.
Madhu does get caught out, but
Yeah, I
is able to
don't
make it
know.
back under tower. Charge coming out on Lena. Shakira initiates, throwing out some right clicks.
And they're all rotating in. Yeah, that was, I mean, I'm not sure if it was best. Maybe she was just trying to bait them out. She did have a ward there, so she did see that the Jakiro was sitting there, but she still continued to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, looking at the last hits. Yeah, Anti-Mage is basically all by himself up there. I mean, yeah, like you said, Iron Shell is giving him a bit of harass, but Darkseer is way more scared of him than Andy is of the Darkseer.
Mm-hmm. Now he's just trying to deny some of these. So double Ion Shell up here. But not too worried. One gets taken down by the tower. Oh,
Yeah.
we got a rotation here on mid.
Oof.
Gas Bear able to finish off Two Bear. Have a fight of the bears
I
right
know.
now.
Yeah, and Darkseer was getting ready to rotate down there, but they already took the Jakiro out, so Puck is utilizing this.
Oh, Steve getting gone on by Madhu. He pops Warcry, turns. Now he's going on Madhu. Has a Stormhammer, but chooses not to use it. Madhu's still coming at him. And, oh, I missed the Lena going down to Yarden.
Was that a solo kill? It doesn't look like there were any supports in the area.
Yeah, Steve now duking it out with both Tally and Madhu. In comes Shakiro trying to catch him out. Dual breath going on Steve. Steve
Oof.
tries to juke into the trees but gets bashed, and he ends up going down to Two Bear. The burn from dual breath able to finish off the Sven.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's gonna give a chance to the offlaners to catch up to this Sven. So definitely should have been careful. A great rotation coming out from the Jakiro, being able to provide some support, and the other two supports are barely coming back to Sven.
Yeah, and Damali having a pretty good time up here. Is art almost has a perseverance and
Yeah.
is looking to get finish a early. He's skipping the power treads to go for a battle fury first, just trying to expedite that farm.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, he's not really having super issues right now. And like you said, Patroclus already having problems with mana. He's basically just going to have to sit this entire lane without mana.
Yeah, and Manny Mage blinks in, burns more mana. Manny Mage doing a good job of denying
Ooh,
creeps too to
three-man
try and keep the
rotation.
equilibrium.
Trying to get to the Lena. Oh no,
Oh,
she's
Lena
dead.
gets oh, wow, that was a crazy light strike array. Tally goes down to Steve in the bot lane. Good blocks by Madhu. Madhu finishes it off with a right click. Blank and CM rotate in trying to help, but they're a
It was
little
a
bit
little
too
too
late.
late. Yeah. And yeah, her light, that's the new light strike is with her immortal. That's in the treasure too. I
Oh, is
just
that the effect of it?
Yes, I just got it yesterday. It was pretty exciting to see.
I got it, but I didn't see what the effect was. That's sick looking.
Yeah, and it's super big too, so I'm not sure if I don't think it's a larger range, but it looks really large.
I think it shows the true range of it actually, because
Okay.
I think the
Ooh, there's a
regular is a bit
charge.
deceptive. All charged
Sven.
three-man rotation coming out on Sven. Tally comes in, able to bash him. Dream Coil used and a silence on Sven.
He's
He does
dead.
break the Dream Coil, gets stunned
Oh,
up in the towers, throws out the Stormhammer. The Void comes
put.
out from Madhu. He pops a salve, and it looks like he'll be all right. Tally charging in comes Slovakian, throws out a frostbite. Uh,
Frostbite.
Illusory Orb comes in and
Oh,
silences him. He
oh
throws out
no.
a Tally finish off by Slovakian. Blank comes in trying to help out. Might end up going down as well. Depends.
No.
Another Void getting caught. Illusory Orb blinks forward and Blank will go down
Oh,
to Madhu under the tower. Madhu with a double kill.
man, not worth it. Not worth it.
Sven TP's back in, chases Madhu,
No,
trying to pinch him between
disengage.
Lena. Lena Laguna Blades him, isn't able to finish him
Oh,
off, but then finishes him off with a right click thanks to the Stormhammer coming out from Sven.
yeah. I think maybe these supports were rotating a little bit too slow. No, they just kind of got to keep up on what's happening on the lanes, especially when you know you're leaving your hard carry low now. It was great for Lena to rotate in and at least kill off that night stalker, but yeah, super unfortunate for Sven to go down there. He really needs to basically AFK farm in order for him to get what he needs. I mean, he does have his Morbid Mask, so I'm sure he'll be getting his quarterstaff. He's only about 400 away.
Yeah, I don't know if they were slow to react or if their TPs were on cooldown, but we do have a charge coming towards the bot lane just to kind of put him in back in action. All coming out on Sven. Uh, Cancels it at the last second. Oh, and Two Bear goes down to Gas Bear. Another battle of the bears here in the mid lane. I think Jakiro is trying to get some farms, soak some experience, and actually ends up going down to the Lena.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Support life. Yeah, Sven. Maybe start stacking up these neutrals for him.
Yeah,
Oh, nighttime. Maybe they're looking to gank something.
I would hope so if he made it nighttime. Hopefully they use this to rotate on somebody.
And he
There's
looks
three hero
so
spots.
sick.
So I don't think I'd want to do that on bot. I think I would have rather gone mid lane.
Yeah, mid lane would have definitely been a little bit more
He's
promising.
running
Uh,
on blank, throws out the void. In comes Steve with a Stormhammer, just taking so much damage on Tally. Tally goes down to Sven, or no, he goes down to Slovakian. I think she threw out a cold
last hit.
blast at the last second to finish him off.
Yeah, that was definitely not a great use of the nighttime. I mean, there was three heroes down here. The Sven has quite a bit of support behind him, so I think they're
Yep,
just gonna
Lena
stick
trying to
with
take
it.
the mid tower or dive on Yarden, but a rotation by Two Bear comes in, helps out uh, the puck to finish off the Lena.
Let's see where we are item-wise. Oh my gosh, this anti-mage, he's at 7351. He needs to be dealt with. Someone needs to come up here. It's not looking fortunate. I mean, he's already got his ring of health.
Yeah, I just don't think they have the tools to really deal with him right now.
Yeah.
You don't want to rotate your Sven up because he needs his farm. Lena, I mean, she does have the
Oh no,
LSA.
see him.
Oh, see him getting gone on by Tally. Throws out a frostbite. She gets
Ah,
caught in an ice path. Out comes a light striker ray and a
oof.
Laguna Blade to tear apart Tally. Stormhammer coming out. Jakiro taking a lot of damage, and Steve is able to finish him off. Now, four
I
heroes here might look to push this mid lane tower.
It looked like that might have been a bait because Gasper and Blank were just waiting for him in the back line, so that might have just been a bait for the Spirit Breaker. So great job rotating in and really making sure that he goes down there.
Got a charge on Gasper right now. Might be just to get him out from the base, but
Yeah,
we might. Yeah, it just cancels it there.
yeah.
Patroclus trying to do as much as he can to pressure this Animage, but
Looks like we
yeah,
do have
Animage is
someone.
not having any pressure.
Not at all. No. Let's see where we are.
Oh,
Jakiro.
blank rotating on Damali. Nope, nothing happens. CM TPing in to help out Gasper. In comes
Oof.
Yarden and Jakiro. Jakiro throws out a dual breath to harass Gasper back, and
There's a
Madhu is
Madu.
also here.
Let's see. Yeah, he gets his phase boots up on him, and Jakiro's already finished up his what is this called?
Oh, Frostbite and the Cold Blast coming up from Slovakian to pressure Madhu, but Madhu's able to just run away. He's so fast at night.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, he definitely is. It's unfortunately he hasn't been able to really take any ganks during his nighttime. I think at this point in the game he really needs to be start pulling up ganks using the nighttime to his advantage.
Yeah, he's pressuring the spot lane. He's doing. I think what they're really doing is just creating so much space for this Animage. Tally comes in with a charge Ice Path. I think maybe hits her. Three-man Dream Coil comes out. Light Strike Ray stuns up Tally. Tally will go down to the Lena. Dragon Slave does a lot of damage on a bear, but Stormhammer to finish him off. And now this Dire team on the retreat.
Oof. Yeah, it looks like they might be looking to take down this tier 2. But Night Stalker in the meantime taking down their tier 1 in the bottom.
Yep. But
Yeah,
Fortify used, but they're still ready to take on this tower, and this will be a lost tier 2. AM now pushing the lane, looking to maybe pressure their the tier 1 in the top lane.
yeah, if they want to might look into backing out right now. I mean, those heroes have all just respawned, so definitely be careful. No.
Oh no, it looks like they might want to high
Slow.
ground. They're going for the jugular, it seems like.
Jeez.
In comes Night Stalker though.
Oh,
Throws out a
definitely.
void, hits an ice path. Stormhammer interrupts Nether Strike to finish off the Lena. Overstays their welcome.
Yeah.
Patroclus getting charged by Madhu. Void vacuum and a wall of replicate comes out. Not really hitting much. Madhu's right on his tail. Yarden finishes off blank. CM trying to get out. Meanwhile, Darkseer getting chased
Oh,
all
they're
over the
wrapping
place by
around.
Madhu. Madhu finishes him off. And CM now getting stunned up and it's taken down for a mega kill streak and a double
Oh
kill
my
on Yarden.
goodness. Yeah, that was definitely a mistake on their part trying to go up high ground, knowing that all the heroes were respawning. There, not everyone was there with him, so definitely a mistake. I think for the Radiant side, they need to know. They already took down the tier 2, should have backed out and maybe gone to push another lane.
Yeah, Blink Dagger delivered on Sven, so he's looking to maybe get ready to fight. He's looks like he wants to blink in and try to. Oh, he
Oh,
blinks in. I think he was still silenced by Damali. Damali, he almost goes down. Laguna Blade on Damali. He blinks out into the trees and is teeping out. No Light Strike Array. All the Wave of
ah,
Terror barely misses him.
yeah, that was a little late there.
Yeah, I think Sven blinked in thinking he had enough mana or had no, he definitely had enough mana. I think he blinked in but was still silenced a little bit and wasn't able to stun up Damali.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. He just blinked in and kind of stood there for a second, so there must have been something that was preventing him. And Venge is probably in some really bad positioning right now because Puck is invis behind her. I think this is going to be a dead
Yep.
Venge. Oh yeah, she's dead.
Yep, Madhu finishes her off. Now the tier 2 being sieged by 2 Bear throwing out a liquid fire on it. Lena and Darkseer in the top lane trying to pressure it. Nighttime comes out from Madhu. They do manage to take down the top tier 1, but it looks like they're going to lose a tier 2 in the process. Yep.
Yeah, I really think going that premature high ground might have caused, I don't know if it'll cause the game, but it definitely caused a bit of a misstep for the Radiant side. I think maybe they need to back up a bit, farm up before they start figuring out what it is they need to take up next, especially because now they're basically not even safe in their own jungle. The Dire side has it all warded up.
Mm-hmm. 2Bear rotating up here top with Night Stalker, trying to find someone. Might see the Lena,
Oh, she's
but
by
no real
herself.
follow-up.
They just say hi, what's up, and then just kind of just walk away from each other.
Yeah, I think both realized they didn't have enough backup to finish off one another, so they just kind of said hello and parted ways.
So yeah, it looks like the Radiant team is just looking to kind of farm up their Sven again. But they, yeah, why little do they know the Dire has it warded up so they can see everything that's happening.
Yeah, looks like Molly's about to finish a Vlad's. Try to give some more sustain for him, allow him to fight a bit more. CM getting charged up is spotted out by
Oh,
this. Throws out the Frostbite. Out comes the Nether Strike to hit her. Stormhammer comes in by Steve. Pops the Warcry. Gets hit by the Dragon Slave, and then will
nice.
go down to Gasper's right clicks.
Yeah, really greedy on this Spirit Breaker part to kind of just go into that jungle. There was like 4 heroes. Oh, actually, all 5 heroes around, so probably not the best choice there for the Spirit Breaker to go in by himself.
Yeah. Uh, Steve working on an SNY, almost has his Yasha, and the Vlad's finished on Damali. I'm sure he's looking to start to fight. I mean, he's had pretty good farm so far, but I think he's looking to maybe get involved in a team fight here soon.
Yeah, and then we have the Night Stalker kind of pressuring on the top, split pushing a little bit.
Doing a good job of yanking this team all across the map and making space for the AM.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking of AM, where is that guy?
He almost went down to the Ancients and then went over to Shrine, healed up, and is back to farming Ancients.
Yeah, and then the Sven will snag Haste Rune. Looks like the Radiant's looking to push up this top lane.
Yeah, and Patroclus looking to build an Atos, probably to keep the AM or the puck in place, I'd say.
Oh yeah,
So that way
definitely.
they can't go blinking around, causing a bunch of chaos.
Absolutely, especially great lockdown for the anti-mage. He definitely needs to catch up quite a bit. I mean, it looks like anti-mage is down here hunting. Either that or trying to take up more farm, but he will
Yeah,
show
I mean,
himself.
they've taken out the tier 1 tower here, so that unlocks a lot of farm for himself. And Dire used a top Radiant Shrine, and they caught at least a few heroes up there. They don't know how many, but they knew some people were up there.
Right, yeah. It looks like this Radiant side is, I don't know, maybe they want to group up. It looks like they're just kind of walking around trying to figure out what it is they are planning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and really good wards from Dire, knowing where this Sven is farming. Um,
Absolutely. Oh, it looks like they found.
well, they found Darkseer, gets silenced
Oh,
up by Madhu. Ice Path comes out,
Oof.
unable to finish him off, and he's going to be able to get away.
Yeah, he already has his mech, so it's a great pickup for him.
And he has Night Stalker has Ags.
Oh gosh.
Man, he is so fast. 486 move speed at night.
Jeez. Might as well just give him a haste rune.
He is a walking haste rune. So, Anti-Mage and Steve kind of dancing around each other here. Steve TP's out, knowing he can't really fight into that right now, I don't think.
Yep, it looks like we have a group coming up towards top.
Yep, looks like Patroclus trying to contest a bit. Gets voided by Madhu. Madhu, nice ice pass come out from Two Bear to help out. Throws down the Macropyre, and out comes the stun. Keeps the CM in the Macropyre. She gets blown up with another strike. Now they turn their sights on Blank. Gets silenced and slowed up a bit. Gets caught in the ice path, and Madhu jumps on her. And, looks like Yarden able to finish off Gasper on the back lines. Almost goes down himself.
Yeah, that was such a strange engagement there. I mean, everyone was kind of separated and ended up pushing or kind of ignoring each other and moving out of the way. So I guess that is the chaos created by both the Spirit Breaker and the Jakiro kind of just throwing down that AoE, people trying to get out of position to avoid that fire. So great engagement there for the Dire side.
Oh, nice 3-man wall vacuum and replicate, but not much damage to follow it up. Tally's falling a little low. Two Bear trying to keep him back, gets hit by Stormhammer, and he will go down. Tally in the trees, waiting for a time to run out. The time might be now while these heroes rotate mid, trying to catch up to Madhu. AM pushing it in this bot lane, did some damage on the tier 3 tower. He took the tier 2 tower while that previous engagement happened.
Yeah, he's basically just getting ignored at this point. Like maybe they're forgetting about him, or they have nothing really to deal with him.
Yeah, well, his team is just creating so much space for him. They have to choose whether to
defend.
When they want to go for the AM, his team attacks, therefore keeping them occupied, and then he's free to do like anything that he wants to.
Yeah, basically. I mean, he's just literally been able to kind of go wherever he wants on the map and farm up whenever he needs. I think, yep, he's at the top of the net worth by almost ahead of the Lena by 3K.
Yeah, his farm is definitely being expedited by this Yasha and the.
He just
finished his Manta.
Yeah.
Oh, did he finish an SNY on? Oh no, he still has a little bit on Steve.
On Steve.
Steve. Kellogg's Steve. Lena getting gone on by Madhu. She gets charged, gets hit. Tally invis, Nether strikes her. 2-man Dream Coil coming out from the puck, throws out a Light Strike Array. Out comes the Macropyre. Tally does end up going down. Another Stormhammer coming out. Yarden gets swapped out by Blink into it. Now she's Rod of Atos and tries to get away, but will go down to Steve but not before taking down Blank with her. In comes Steve again. Man, that's a 3-man wipe. In comes the AM to clean up. He mantas, does get used up. He Van avoids the Gasper, but Gasper doesn't go down. Now he gets Rod of Atos, and they just clean up on Demal.
Yeah, I don't think it was the best idea for the anti-mage to go in there. I mean, for the most part, his team was already gone, and to kind of go there by himself, not the best idea. I mean, yeah, he is pretty beefy right now, but not enough to take on 4 heroes that were there.
Yeah, I think he was definitely running to help out, but he just got there a little too late. 2 of his teammates had already been taken out by the time he got there.
Oh yeah, and especially now with Rod of Atos completed on a couple of the heroes, definitely not the best.
You're breaking up again.
Oh.
There, you're back.
Okay, yeah, especially with Rod of Atos being built. Definitely not the best place for the anti-mage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah, good heads up by Patroclus to buy that Rod of Atos to keep him in place. Looks like we have a initiation coming out. Macropyre thrown down by Two Bear to D push, throws out the ice path. Sven blinks in and starts going to town on him. He goes down immediately. Yarden, Rod of Atos, 3-man coil coming out. Tally, another strikes Slovakian. Madu gets stuck up on the high ground, and it's daytime, so he can't fly. Tries to finish off Blank. Blank actually goes down to the tower, Manoid from Damali to finish off Gasper, and he's stuck on the. He's still stuck on the spire, along with a creep. The creep is up there too, and he
They're
has a
just
60.
chilling.
He has 60 seconds until his TP's up.
Oh no. I don't know what's gonna come first, either that or he's gonna pull it. Yeah, the
Oh, he
nighttime.
goes night. That's pretty funny.
Oh, that's that.
Man, his vision is huge.
Oh my gosh,
He
yeah.
has unobstructed night vision because of the ags. Like, oh my gosh, look at how
Jeez.
far he can see.
Look
Like
at
from
that
here
circle.
all the way to here. It's insane the vision that he can provide.
Yeah, I mean he's got a circle that's
Oh,
so
AM
large
goes
around him.
on. AM goes on Slovakian, but Yarden finishes her off. Jeez, so much. Yeah, that's why you see a lot of people draft like a 5 Coddle and a 4 Night Stalker,
Yeah,
and
just to go
then
against that.
get ags on both of them, and then you have unlimited, like pretty much unobstructed day and night vision.
Oh my
So the
gosh.
ultimate vision game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, at that point you wouldn't even need that many wards.
Mm-hmm. So okay, so what you want? You want 5 Coddle, 4 not lifesteal, 4
Night Stalker.
Night Stalker, 3 Beastmaster,
Oh my gosh.
a position 1 Luna, and I'm trying to think of a mid that provides a lot of vision.
Mm, off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I don't know anybody really.
Yeah.
Oh, Night Stalker getting gone on by 2 in the bot lane. Out comes the Frost Blast and the Frostbite. Tally is coming in now with the stun, but I think Madu will still go down. Out comes the Freezing Field. He drops the gem. Vacuum to keep him back. Tally ends up picking it up and now gets caught. 2-man Dream Coil and an Ice Path. CM will end up going down, and Patroclus throws out the Rod of Atos and gets in his face. Sven comes in, and Laguna Blade also committed.
Oof.
Another Ice Path coming out, and Tally tries to manfight Sven and just gets like destroyed. And now Steve blinks forward and takes out Jakiro, and that's a drop gem.
Anti-Mage, he was definitely pushing out this tower. He's already at the tier 3.
Oh, he gets stunned up. Laguna Blade already used. He mantas off the Rod of Atos and blinks out. He'll be all right.
Yeah, I think
Now
Manta-
where?
Mhm.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where the. Blank has the gem.
Okay, they kind of passed it hot potato around. Yeah, I think the Manta was a great pickup on the Anti-Mage just to deal with the Rod of Atos. Oh my gosh, look at that vision. It's like a huge circle all around him.
Yep, he blinks forward, doesn't matter. Still seen,
he
has
has
a DD. In comes AM, starts burning his mana. We also have Tally coming in with a stun. Madu just comes up, flies over, stays on his tail. He gets stunned up, blinks in by Anti-Mage, and gets stunned up and will go down.
Oh man, yeah, he was all
Anti-Mage
by
has a
himself.
basher now.
Yeah, I just saw that finished up, and yeah, he was just all by himself up there. Not a best place for a Sven, especially at nighttime. Or at the forced nighttime.
Yeah, he was trying to push out the lane a bit, but gets punished by the rotation of these dire heroes.
And it looks like they're trying to push out this bottom lane now.
Yep.
Oh, she thought someone was there.
Yeah, I think she's trying to keep up her fiery soul stacks.
Oof. She's just checking out herself. Alright, looks like these guys are going to try to go high ground. Again, neither of these teams are really contesting a Roche at this point. I'm surprised that neither of them are trying to go for one.
Yeah, this is very team fighty comp, so they're more worried about that. Macropyre thrown out as a deterrent for a challenge.
And these
They
guys
just kind
back
of
out.
back up and wait for the next creep wave. Oh, they do. Oh, okay. They saw a ward over there. Okay, so they back up, decide to go for
Oh,
other things.
looks like Darkseer is out scouting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh, see, Lena catching up. Oh, they use Atos on the Night Stalker illusion. Oh, Laguna Blade committed.
oh
Down for
no!
50 seconds.
That was a great bait.
That was.
Oh
Medu's
man.
sitting on 1,700 gold. I'm wondering what he's going to build into. He could go for an AC. We usually see those on Night Stalkers.
Yep, yep. For the most part, though, with this anti-mage, as much as he is farming, I haven't really felt him in the game. He is at a 19, over 19, 20k worth, and yet, I don't know, like, I feel like maybe he's by himself way too often now. He's not really grouping up with his team.
I mean, as any mage, unless you go for a specific team fighty build, like your main goal is to just split push, and he's been
Okay.
doing that. He
Yeah.
did take down the tier 2 bot tower and has been
Yeah.
pressuring these lanes. And the tier 2 top. So
Yeah, he took down both. I guess you're right. I'm so used to seeing an anti-mage as a, team fighty guy where he's just there and he's just like, oh my god, an anti-mage.
yeah, and now he has his abyssal. So I think now he might look to start grouping up with his team and fight. He can just come in and lock down the Sven or the Lena and then blow him up. So
Oh yeah, and then he'll be looking to pick up his BOTs and he'll definitely be super slippery.
mm-hmm. But yeah, I'd like to see a Roche. Someone take Roche soon.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think we're lacking a little bit of that. I think Puck has his level 4 Dagon already.
This creep just chilling up here still.
Oh, this poor guy. He's kind of like a ward though. He can just chill up there, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he actually does provide a bit of vision.
Oh my gosh. Well, he's on my map. I have the Monkey King map, so he's got some monkeys up there with him.
I think he's by himself on mine.
Aw.
Yeah,
Free ward. And no time
exactly.
limit.
He doesn't expire, so
I think we're going to start seeing that in our pub matches for sapping creeps up into the high ground.
mm-hmm. Oh, Golgi says Zeus for mid vision. That's right.
Oh, that's right.
Can D-ward. Gas Bear trying to catch Tally. He ends up
Yules.
getting Yulesed. Comes an Ice Path. Catches 2. Laguna Blade committed. Nether strikes out, but we'll go down to Sven's Stormhammer.
And anti-mage.
Meanwhile, yep,
pushing out that
Anti-Mage
lane.
putting in the bot.
These guys are all grouped up. I think they're looking to take the Roche now. Yep, now we'll see the Roche. They don't have much vision around though. Oh, they did just plant a sentry ward, but I think the dire side knows. You see the Puck.
Yep. 2 TP back. A 2-man Dream Coil, but nothing much really coming out of it. They haven't exactly been de-incentivized to go away. Okay, now maybe they'll retreat. Now they have their team. But they came back, and then Animage is still there and takes the tier 3, and now he's going on Rax.
Yeah, someone needs to TP back.
Darkseer, but he's ready for him. He just turns around and blades him. Oh my gosh, Abyssal Blades and just mana voids him.
Oh.
Darkseer buys back in, Sven TPing back in. Meanwhile, mid lane, Lena getting gone on by 3 is taken down by Yarden. Yeah, good split push by the AM. Forces 2 to TP back and actually ends up killing the Darkseer and forcing him to buy back.
And I think we're going to see the Dire now try to take down this Roche. Yep, definitely.
Yeah, this Radiant team can't really contest. Now they'd have to run back, and by that time, Roche will be dead.
Absolutely. I think they already got it down to half health.
Yeah, Sven is pinging out. They know he's there.
The anti-mage picked it up.
Yep, and oh my gosh, he's already level 25.
Jeez.
I didn't even notice that. 150 health, -1 blink, 10 stats, 25 agi.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
he's
his damage, yeah. Let's see. What other are we at? Yeah, and the Night Stalker just pushing this lane out a bit more. He is carrying the gem.
Mm-hmm. Pings out. They know that there's a ward there. Oh man, Tally doing some damage to this bottom shrine now. Just trying to limit these guys' map control.
CM picks up plus 125 cast range. And
I like that talent. I like it a lot.
yep, I definitely agree. And let's see. What other do we got on these guys? 30 attack speed on the Sven. Yep, I definitely over the evasion. Oh, the nighttime coming out. Yeah, and we have 150 attack range coming out from the Lina as well. She has her Diffusal Blade and 8 Bloodstone charges.
Okay, so Madhu is going for a Lotus Orb, probably to dispel either a stun of some sort or maybe the aura from Venge, like her Wave of Terror or something.
Yeah, that it might be.
Or reflect the stun from
the
Steve.
yeah, the Stormhammer. I was gonna say that. Let's see. It looks like these guys are trying to group up towards the mid, and that vision on Night Stalker is just ridiculous.
Yeah, he's so fast at night that yeah, he can just run between these lanes and keep two pushed in just by himself, really.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then Anti-Mage is just split pushing. It looks like these guys are just literally split up, and they're trying to just pressure the Radiant from all 3 sides, and it looks like the Radiant doesn't really quite know which lane that they should be defending against.
Mm-hmm.
The Night Stalker is so fast.
AM getting a lot of damage on this tower. Uses Manta, lets his Manta illusions do the work. Oh my gosh, burns like a third of Steve's mana.
Oh my goodness, no. Yeah, but it looks like they're just waiting for the right time. But at this point, the Radiant can no longer leave their base, and I think they'd have to have some kind of really good team fight, and then maybe rush down mid or something to even have some kind of glimmer of hope. But it looks like these guys are just kind of dying to split push right now.
Mm-hmm.
My OCD is dying against this anti-mage where he doesn't have matching
matching
blades.
Basher blades.
It's freaking me out. I can't deal with it.
Then I'm sure he would say you could just gift me. Maybe he only has one.
One for each hand.
I mean that's yeah. If you don't have the set, you have to buy the separate. You have to buy them separately.
Well, he needs to get it together. Oh, Rod of Atos.
Good rod to keep in, and Laguna Blade committed a 3-4 man wall of replicate. Mana Void just destroys Gas Bear. Now looks like Blank getting gone on by Anti-Mage. Steve coming in doing a lot of damage on him. Tally gets caught in base. Lina did buy back to reinitiate. Oh, Steve gets Surge. He blinks forward, catches Two Bear, Stormhammer, and just destroys him. He does have a Chrysalis doing a ton of damage. Oh, Puck gets caught now.
Oof.
Oh, dodges the Light Strike Array.
Nice.
And will blink out. Orbs to get away. Yep. And Night Stalker will be all right as well. Now in comes Damali doing a lot of damage on this tower. In comes Blank.
Like, no, coming back. Yeah, I think it's...
And he finishes off the tier 3 and will get away.
And he just blinks away, yeah. Puck and Anti-Mage are just so difficult to lock down, and I think if you don't have the timing just perfect with that Yules and the stun from Lina, they can easily just spam. Like he said, he spammed that hide, and he was able to get out safely.
Damali catches out Slovakian up here at the top lane. Looks like she was going for something, but he caught her on the way.
That's what it looked like. I have some treadmilling happening.
Some treadmilling?
Yeah, like it lags a little bit where they just run in place.
Getting their exercise in.
Oh man, it's so dark on the map for the Radiant. Literally, they have no wards out. They can't see anything beyond their base. And all of these lanes are getting pushed in so hard.
Damali finishes his bots and now has a butterfly. Yeah, he's probably going to have like a 25,000 plus net worth. Oh, well, he has a 29,000. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, he's definitely way ahead. I mean, the Sven is only at a 21k, which is just about 8k behind that anti-mage.
Yeah, the Sven has done a good job of like at least staying in.
Absolutely.
He does have a BKB, SNY, and a Chrysalis. He's working towards that Bloodthorn.
But he's kind of by himself. Like, he can't take on that whole entire team. He's like really the only one that's dealing any major damage.
Oh, Lena gets caught out, Abyssal Blade, and instantly goes down to Damali. Now she's out for 80 seconds, no
Oh
buyback.
man, definitely really really bad positioning. I don't know why she shouldn't have been by herself, like we said. And these guys are looking to just push in.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Oh, swap.
Blank gets caught out. Oh, instantly destroyed by Dagon. In comes Tally, stuns up the CM, keeping her occupied in the back lane. Two heroes caught up in. Oh, Darkseer actually gets Rod of Atos. Oh, Damali gets destroyed by Steve. Steve now jumps on Yarden, catches him as well. Now going after the two bear. CM actually finishes off Tally in the back lines. And Steve caught in an ice path. He might run into Madhu. Madhu flies over him and decides to back up. Man, this
3 for
Sven
3.
keeping his team in this game.
Absolutely, yeah. The Sven, even the CM, kind of juking around the Spirit Breaker while she was diving too far beneath the towers. So literally, it's been the Sven that's really hard carrying right now, and he's rushing down mid lane.
Yeah, Steve doing a good job on this team. Looks like he's trying to go for and put some pressure on this mid tier 3. I mean, no one back up for at least another 20 seconds. He might be able to do quite a bit of damage, if not finish this off, as long as he can dodge the stun. Oh, in comes the Lena on with the Boots of Travel. They pop Fortify.
They might
Out
have a
comes
chance.
Yules in an ice path, but that doesn't matter. Lena can do just as much damage. They take it down. Now turn it into the racks. And that's
Yeah.
one rack. Another ice path coming out. Doesn't matter. Lena takes it, and that's a set of racks. And now they start to back up.
Oh, great job capitalizing and being able to back. I think that was a great. Sven saw the advantage and he's like, guys, let's go.
Yeah, definitely. We do have a medallion on blank now, working towards that solar crest to help out with taking out either
Oh, CM
the.
needs to be careful here. She's by herself and nighttime just hit.
Oh yeah, Medu is searching for her.
Oh, she knows.
Looks in the
She's CPing
trees.
out. She gets
Oh,
it.
he saw her and he almost got her.
Yeah, everyone is up now, so they got to be careful. I think if the Radiant can continue doing that, defend their high ground, and then push a lane, it might just be the way that they're gonna have to go because it might seem like Dire's just a little bit not knowing when to back after engaging, and that just might be how Radiant might take this game.
Yeah, I don't think they can go out and fight them. I think they need to wait for them to try to high ground and turn the tides on them and take a team fight and then go, like you said.
Exactly, yeah. Just hope for the Dire to dive a little bit too far into their base, and that's just gonna be how it is.
Yes, this Sven is just doing so much
Oh
damage.
yeah, yeah. Well, the one true carry for sure.
You back?
Yes, I'm back. One true
There she
carry.
is.
I'm dealing with some really bad ping.
Understandable. Yeah, with this EU server. Oh, Damali does get rooted with a Rod of Atos. Now Kellogg's just going on him. He mantis out and blinks. Oh, Slovakian trying to catch up to him, but I don't think the CM can catch up to a BOT's AM.
Oh no, definitely not.
I'm trying to think of like what. Okay, Sven is probably going to buy yeah. I would go and buy a Moon Shard now, and I would just use that.
Oh,
Oh,
actually, yeah.
three-man smoke from behind from this Dire team, trying to see if they can catch somebody.
Yeah, I think a
AM
Moonshard.
gets swapped, but blinks right back out. Puck clearing out the wave. Yeah, I think I'd like to see a Moon Shard come out from the Sven.
Yeah, most definitely. I think that would be a great pickup for him, especially because he is the main damage dealer. I'm surprised. I think is an Echo Saber not quite the same build anymore that people are going for on the Sven? Where is he at?
Some people do. It really just depends.
Oh, but he does
They,
have his Bloodthorn.
yeah. And actually, it looks like he's going for a Satanic instead.
You think a Satanic over a Heart?
That's what he's going. Well, he picked up the Reaver, and now he just needs a
Oh,
Morbid Mask and a Mithril Hammer. So, which actually he could pick up right now. He would just have to disassemble his Mask of Madness
if he does
for
not
the.
disassemble this Mask of Madness, game is over.
We'll see. I think he's just maybe saving up, still trying to decide. He might go Heart. I think he's making up his mind which one he wants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he definitely does a crap ton of damage, so, maybe just at least 2 or 3 hits he can do so much, but it looks like the Dire is going for the Roche again.
And he did disassemble it, and he did just make a Satanic.
Alright, folks, we're fine. We're good.
We're good. No throws here. No 3-2-2 happening here. At least not from the Radiant side.
It looks like they know that these guys are going for the Roche. Are they looking to contest it, or?
They're thinking about it.
Oh,
They
they
smoke up.
smoked. Oh, but it's too late. They need to back. Yeah, yeah. Good job,
Yeah.
guys.
Looks like Sven telling his team to wait here. See if they try to push down. See if they can get an advantage on them.
Oh, but this Invis Spirit Breaker might break the smoke. Yep.
Breaks the smoke of 3.
But she does have the Diffusal Blade. Some of them are still smoked up, though. I don't know what they're... Ooh.
Oh, Laguna Blade comes out on Puck. Steve finishes her off. Now in comes Steve on the... Oh, 2-man vacuum wall combo.
Oh my god.
Down goes Tally. AM barely escapes with his life.
Run.
Out comes Finn. He blinks forward and a stun. He disjoints it. Spearbreaker buys back in, and so did the Puck.
Yeah, they're playing it safe now. They're backing up. Yeah, definitely. Everyone's up. They need to go back. They need to defend. Try to take another fight. That was great execution coming out from the Radiant side. The Sven really showing his charge and taking the lead here.
Yeah, that was a great team fight. This is shaping up to be a really long but exciting game.
Absolutely. I think the Sven really, really carrying his team here, and he can basically kill any hero on the other team.
Yeah, as long as they can hold them in place long enough. Especially if they can bait out the AM Manta and then use a rod on them. If they Atos the right one, then yeah, Demali looks like he could go down. But it looks like they might catch out the Sven. He blinks in, Abyssal Blades him, pops Manta, burns it, and down out comes the Dagon, and he will go down to Demali. And Sven is out for 95 seconds unless he buys back.
Yeah, yeah, he should have gone back home. I don't think they had a ward up there, and I don't think it was the best place for him to be, especially by himself, knowing that all the other team was up and missing.
I think he didn't think they would push after coming up immediately. So understandable, but maybe just maybe the wrong move there.
Yeah, I think he should have played it a little bit safer, especially knowing that they're on the shorter end of the stick at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't have. Does he have buyback?
Yeah, he does.
Probably saving it.
Yeah, trying to bait that out as long as possible, or keep it as long as possible.
Oh.
All swap doesn't happen. All AM picks up a what does he? No, the Lotus Orb was put on him.
Yeah.
Sven buys back Mana Void to finish off Blank. Tally takes out Gas Bear. This freezing field doing a lot of damage. Tally goes down to Kellogg. Madhu trying to man fight Steve.
Ooh,
Steve pops and takes him out. Animage rotted up in the back lines. Blinks back. And looks like they only lost the Venge. Now they're chasing. Yeah, he blinks into the trees and will get out.
That evasion coming out from Anti-Mage with the butterfly, though. I mean, he was literally... Lina just had him Atos and he was locked down, yet he was still not able to be killed.
Mm-hmm. Now it looks like they might just go for Throne here. I don't know if the Animage blinks in BKBs and goes on Sven. Sven gets blown up by
Oh,
Damali and Puck.
no.
Now they're on the hunt. Tries to get Lena. Lena's able to TP out in time, and so is Darkseer. And now Sven is out for 100 seconds. No buyback.
Yeah, I think this might be GG. I mean, if these guys can push in, we'll see. Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks like...
Animage is just charging down this mid lane.
Yeah, absolutely. He just does not care. And the Radiant team must be scared. I mean, there's no one to really output damage and no one to really tank any damage, so they can delay it a little bit longer. But if I think the Dire waits, the Sven will be up and it'll be a little bit more difficult for them.
Lotus Orb placed on Damali again. He's going straight for the tower.
And he's just evading.
Doesn't even care. He blinks back in, gets stunned up. Mantas now goes on blank. Freezing Field coming out from CM gets canceled. Abyssal Blades the Lena. Mana Void takes out 2. And out comes Puck. Dagon's Patroclus getting gone on by Madhu. And Damali with a triple kill is able to finish off Slovakian. And down goes Patroclus actually gets taken out. But buybacks coming out from CM and Darkseer. They're trying to give it their all. Tally comes in. Dagon on Slovakian. Tally will take her down. Yeah, and that's numerous buybacks. I think this is
GG
probably
for sure.
GG. Damali just going on towers. Now they're just pressuring. They're not worried about megas. They're just going for the throat now.
Yeah.
Taking every tower in their way. Sven up in 12 seconds, though.
I mean,
If they don't finish it fast enough, yeah.
Yeah, but Anti-Mage is kind of just taking down these towers. It looks like they are backing out.
Nah.
Oh no, they're gonna try to go for megas.
They're going to get megas. Sven is back, but they also don't have their lean. Sven goes in, blinks, stuns, takes out 1. But he does crit. They're trying to pin down Damali. Damali is trying to man fight, gets out. Now Tally and Madhu hiding in the trees. Does get spotted out. Madhu gets gone on by Sven. Sven takes him out. Tally able to charge out in time. And, will it?
Oh, no.
He might go down here.
Tower damage.
I think he's going to go down to tower damage. He's running.
Unless
he's running his little heart
shrine.
out.
Ah!
Oh, he disjoints with a Shadow Blade. He was waiting until a Shadow Blade was up.
That's funny.
Oh, man. I thought he was going to go down.
No, that was so close. Let's see. Sven picks up his
but
BOTs.
Lena's on his tail. Light Striker Ray. Out comes the Laguna Blade and does finish him off.
She was hunting for him.
That she was.
And we still have the little man on the high ground.
Oh my gosh, he's still... on Lena, but Lena just Shadow Blades. Trying to catch him, unable to catch up to him. Sven there. Looks like they're trying to push in this bottom row. Bottom tower taken.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's like it's such a clutch game. I feel so stressed just
Looks
watching.
like they're trying to split up the pressure between mid and bot lane.
Oh yeah, definitely. This game is so stressful.
This is a good one. Sven blinks in, tries to go on Animage. Animage BKBs. Looks like they're trying to concentrate on buildings now.
Objectives, but the anti-mage...
Oh, Damali goes on CM. CM is taken down. He does get Light Striker Raid and Laguna Bladed. Animage goes down 4 Dream Core. Dagon on Blank. Blank goes down. Animage buyback. Out, gets Yules, unable to escape, misses the ice path. You brought on Jakira now. Now Damali going to get stunned up, and that'll be a dead Darkseer. And that's 4-man down on the Radiant team. And the only is the bin.
Oh no.
So, look like this team looking like they're wanting to charge down mid.
Yeah, I definitely think this might be it for the Dire side to finally take down towers. I was kicked off the server, so I don't think EU wants me anymore.
Oh gosh, are you able to connect?
I'm still connecting back on, but I'm just happy at least I
Okay,
made it towards the latter
gotcha.
end of the
Well, in
game.
comes Demoli. He's trying to backdoor. Yep, he's able to backdoor these barracks. Venge buys back in. They fortify. No more backdoor protection. Goes in. Unable to get anyone there. Just keeps some pressure back